Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to talk about our course Physiology and Immunology, course code Chem 444. This is lecture number 14 of the series of our online lectures. In today's lecture we will talk about immunoglobulins classification. In the previous lecture, we talked about immunoglobulins in general. Then, in the final slide, we talked briefly about the classification of immunoglobulins. But as I told you that we will talk about these different classes in greater detail. So now we move our attention. The outline for today's lecture is we'll talk about immunoglobulins G, immunoglobulin M, IgA, IgD, IgE. These are the 5 different classes of immunoglobulins that we have, and then finally we will talk about the summary. Now we move towards our lecture. Immunoglobulins classes, like I showed you that immunoglobulins can be divided into 5 different classes based on differences in the amino acid sequences in the constant region of the heavy chains: IgG, gamma heavy chains; IgM, mu heavy chains; IgA, alpha heavy chains; IgD, delta heavy chains; IgE, epsilon heavy chains. Now, immunoglobulin subclasses is IgG subclasses are IgG1, immunoglobulin G2, immunoglobulin G3, immunoglobulin G4. These are the subclasses of immunoglobulin G, and immunoglobulin A have subclasses which are immunoglobulin A1 and immunoglobulin A2. Immunoglobulin types. Immunoglobulins can also be classified by the type of light chain that they have. Light chain types are based on differences in the amino acid sequence in the constant region of the light chain. One is kappa light chains, and the second one is lambda light chains. Immunoglobulin G, IgG structure. All IgGs are monomers. 7 is immunoglobulin. So the subclasses differ in the number of disulfide bonds and length of the hinge region. IgG1, IgG2 and IgG4, and this is IgG3. So you can see the difference in the hinge region. Immunoglobulin G, IgG properties. It is major immunoglobulin in serum, major immunoglobulin in extravascular spaces, only immunoglobulin that crosses placenta, functions in complement fixation and opsonization. Opsonization, the term opsonin is used to describe substances that enhance phagocytosis. IgG is a good opsonin. The antibody prepares the antigen for killing by the phagocytic cells, macrophages, monocytes and neutrophils, and some lymphocytes have Fc receptors for the Fc region of IgG. A consequence of binding to the Fc receptors on such cells is that the cells can now internalize the antigen better. Here is the bacteria. Here is the FCR. This is lysosome. You can see here how this internalization occur. So a consequence of binding to the Fc receptors on cells is that the cells can now internalize the antigen. IgG function secreted in high quantities and secondary exposures cross the placenta. Major functions slash applications: neutralize microbes and toxins, opsonize antigens for phagocytosis, activate the complement, protect the newborn. Fourfold rise or fall indicates active infection. A single positive sample indicates past exposure. Now, IgM, immunoglobulin M structure. IgM normally exists as a pentamer 19S immunoglobulin, but it can also exist as a monomer. In the pentameric form, all heavy chains are identical and all light chains are identical. The valence is theoretically 10. Here you can see this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can see the IgM normally exists as a pentamer 19S immunoglobulin, but it can also exist as a monomer. Here is the center, this is the J chain. IgM structure. IgM has an extra domain on the mu chain CH4, and it has another protein covalently bound via a SS bond called the J chain. This chain functions in polymerization of the molecule into a pentamer. IgM, here is the J chain. IgM properties, immunoglobulin M product. The third most common serum immunoglobulin, first immunoglobulin to be made by the fetus, first immunoglobulin to be made by a virgin B cells when stimulated by antigen. A good complement fixing immunoglobulin, very efficient in leading to the lysis of microorganisms. A good agglutinating immunoglobulin. Continuing with the properties of immunoglobulin M, cellular binding immunoglobulin M binds to some cells via Fc receptors. B cell surface immunoglobulin M exists as a monomer and lacks J chain, but it has an extra 20 amino acids at the C terminus to anchor it into the membrane. Self-surface immunoglobulin M functions as a receptor for antigen on B cells. Here is the plasma membrane. Here is immunoglobulin alpha, immunoglobulin beta, immunoglobulin alpha and immunoglobulin beta. Immunoglobulin M secreted initially during primary infection cannot cross the placenta. Major functions / applications: secreted first during primary exposure, activates the complement used as a marker of recent infection. There are certain indications of immunoglobulin M Presence in newborn means infection. Single positive sample in serum or CSF indicates recent or active infection used to detect early phase of infection. Immunoglobulin A structure. Serum immunoglobulin A is a monomer. Immunoglobulin A found in secretions is SLGA is a dimer. J chain is associated with dimeric form. A secretory piece or T piece is also associated with secretory IgA. SLGA is sometimes referred to as 11S immunoglobulin. Here is the secretory piece. Here is the J chain. Now, secretory piece of immunoglobulin A, unlike the remainder of the IgA, which is made in the plasma cell, the secretory piece is made in epithelial cells and is added to the IgA as it passes into the secretions. The secretory piece helps IgA to be transported across mucosa and also protects it from degradation in the secretions. Here is formation of IgA submucosa, epithelial cells, plasma cell, imeric IgA, poly-Ig receptor, vesicle, enzymatic cleavage, secretory IgA. Now, immunoglobulin A properties. Second most common serum immunoglobulin, IgA, is the major class of immunoglobulin in secretions. Tears, saliva, colostrum, mucus. Since it is found in secretions, secretory immunoglobulin A is important in local mucosal immunity. Normally, immunoglobulin A does not fix complement unless aggregated. IgA can bind to some cells, PMNs, and some lymphocytes. IgA monomeric in serum, dimeric with secretory component in the lumen of the gastrointestinal tract and in the respiratory tract. Major function/application: neutralizes microbes and toxins. Serodiagnosis of tuberculosis, respiratory syncytial virus tests. Immunoglobulin G structure and properties. Structure: IgD, immunoglobulin D, exists only as a monomer. Properties: IgD is found in low levels in serum. Its role in serum is uncertain. Immunoglobulin D is primarily found on the cell surfaces where it functions as a receptor for antigen. IgD does not bind complement. Here is the tail piece. IgE, immunoglobulin E, exists as a monomer and has an extra domain in the constant region. Here is the extra domain shown. IgE is the least common serum immunoglobulin since it binds very tightly to Fc receptors on basophils and mast cells even before interacting with antigen. IgE does not fix complement. Here is IgE properties: homocytotropism, granule, mast cell, degranulation and release of granule contents, histamine and other substances are released. IgE and allergic reactions. Involved in allergic reactions as a consequence of its binding to basophils and mast cells. IgE is involved in allergic reactions. Binding of the allergen to the IgE on the cells results in the release of various pharmacological mediators that result in allergic symptoms. Here you can see the release of histamine and other substances which indicates allergic reactions. IgE and parasitic helminth diseases. IgE also plays a role in parasitic helminth diseases. Since serum IgE levels rise in parasitic diseases, measuring IgE levels is helpful in diagnosing parasitic infections. Eosinophils have Fc receptors for IgE, and binding of eosinophils to IgE coated helminths results in killing of the parasite. IgE immunoglobulin E mediates type 1 hypersensitivity, monomeric, major functions/replications associated with anaphylaxis, plays a role in immunity to helminthic parasites, serodiagnosis of infectious and non-infectious allergies. For example, allergic bronchopulmonary aspergillosis, parasitic diseases. Now this slide is providing a summary of immunoglobulins as a whole. Immunoglobulins from the two lectures that we studied about immunoglobulins, it can be summarized that immunoglobulins are glycoproteins. There are 5 immunoglobulins based on variations in the heavy chain. Immunoglobulin G is the only antibody for placental transfer of immunity. Immunoglobulin M is the most potent agglutinating antibody. Immunoglobulin A acts as a mucosal barrier. Immunoglobulin E is the antibody for allergies. Immunoglobulin D and immunoglobulin M are present on the surface of B lymphocytes. So this is the summary of the two lectures that we studied about immunoglobulins in detail. With this, we end our lecture about immunoglobulins classification. If you have any question, please feel free to contact me. This summary is very useful in terms of providing information about immunoglobulins very quickly. So with this, we end our lecture about immunoglobulins. So if you have any questions, please drop your questions. I'll be happy to answer. Thanks for watching.